Blessings and welcome to another daily devotional where we look at God's Word and we try and find specific lessons for law enforcement officers. Today's read was out of Judges chapters 2 through 5. And as always, I hope you got a chance to read ahead and see where we are today. Today's Elio takeaway for me came out of Judges chapter 3. And in verses 1 and 2, it says, "Now these are the nations which the Lord left to test Israel by them. That is, all who had not experienced any of the wars of Canaan, only in order that the generations of the sons of Israel might be taught war, those who had not experienced it formerly." God gave Israel a way to keep themselves sharp, to stay trained and experienced and ready for battle. We too, as law enforcement officers, have to be trained and experienced and stay up on our skills so that when the time comes, we do the things necessary to regain control of situations or to protect innocent people or protect ourselves and other officers. This is confirmed in Psalms 18:34 when David writes, "He," meaning God, "He trains my hands for battle so that my arms can bend a bow of bronze." In Psalm 144:1, David writes again, "Blessed be the Lord my rock, who trains my hands for war and my fingers for battle." There's a theme in the Bible where God trains us to do the things that He's called us to carry out His will, if you will. He's prepared us in advance for works, for good works. And sometimes we have to use force and violence to bring about peace or to bring about control or to save somebody. And we've got to be ready to do that. But we've also got to understand that those things are only tools. And once the situation is over, the tools are put away. The goal is peace. That's why we're called peace officers. We're the Fellowship of Christian Peace Officers. It's about the peace. We can't neglect the tools and the skills because we have to have them. But the end goal is peace, not war. But just like it says in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 8, there is a time for war and a time for peace. So as a law enforcement officer, you've got to be ready for both. You've got to use the tool of the one to achieve the goal of the other. So you guys be safe, and I'll see you tomorrow.